longtime client said, Mark, my mom is 82 years old, widow. What do we do? Irrevocable trust or revocable trust?
I don't know.
And it was really interesting because they had received enough information to know we got to do one of those two things, right? Doing nothing is not an option, right? We have to do something, but we heard that wills aren't enough either, right? To do a will, jump on LegalZoom, not quite enough, right? You're not going to avoid probate court. We've talked about that on the show quite a bit. And they know, but they didn't know the difference between the revocable and the irrevocable. And I wanted to share some information for folks. One size does not fit all, especially with estate planning. Right.
Yeah.
One size fits one. So every situation is unique. But the difference between the irrevocable and the revocable trust is the ability to control it. Right. So revocable, in its own definition, you have the ability, you're in control. You can change it, modify it, add, subtract, all the way until your last breath. Irrevocable, on the other hand, you can't change it. So you've actually given away your assets. You've taken them out of your control and into the control of a trustee. That word is very important when we talk about trust. Why are we calling them trust? Because there's somebody we're entrusting to handle your affairs. Irrevocable trust, you're going to hear a lot about Medicaid planning, nursing home. Is the nursing home going to take my home, right? That's where you start to hear about the asset protection of irrevocable trust. It's sometimes a scare tactic in marketing, right? So, probate court, the nursing home's going to take your home, right?
Yeah, it's scary.
It's to get eyeballs, right? It's to get clicks, if you will. There's reality to it now. However, this is not something you would want to go on LegalZoom and try and figure out. You would want to call me, go to the website, and I can introduce you to the perfect person who's passionate about helping people at the right time.